Okay, welcome everybody. This is the July 11th City Council meeting, City of Hood River. And we have sort of a short team here. Gladys, you're online, I assume? Yay! Okay. And Tim and Jessica and myself. So we have 4 people. We have a nice brief agenda here. So before we get going, we'll follow tradition and we'll read the land acknowledgement and then do a pledge of allegiance because that's what we do. So land acknowledgement statement. As we meet tonight, let us all remember that today we are stewards of land that has been home to indigenous peoples for thousands of years before the recent arrival of the European heritage dominant culture. We honor this land's ancestors as we go about our business today and every day. So on there and pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice.
Good deal. So there's nobody has signed up to speak, so we don't have business from the audience. Is there anyone, Jen, that's waiting in the queue digitally? Okay, you guys are missing your opportunity. Work session. Abigail, is there any additions to the work session agenda?
There are no items for the work session tonight.
Okay, counselors, anything from you? On we go to regular council meeting. Abigail, are there any additions to the regular council agenda?
There are no changes. Thank you.
Okay, counselors, how about you? This is a big opportunity. Okay, thumbs up from Gladys. That's good. All right. So the one big thing we have is a consent agenda that has 5 things on it. Is there anyone that wants to pull anything off consent and talk about it more? Or if not, we'll look for a motion.
I'll move that we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion from Tim and Jessica seconded on the consent agenda. Any discussion while we have the motion open? All right, and then without no pleases, let's everyone in favor of approving the consent agenda as presented?
Aye.
Aye.
And Mark votes aye, so that's 4, and we have, you know, the 3 abstentions or the 3 not presences. So motion passes. City, we're all the way down to, we have to stretch this out for
No, we don't.
5 minutes, don't we?
Okay, I can ask a question.
Okay.
But it's about the consent agenda. So is that still okay, or should I hold?
It is highly irregular, but we'll allow it today. Yes.
Okay. I was looking specifically for the CAT vouchers that we purchased last year. Just curious about, in the last 2 meetings that Amy has come to present for council, I've asked about redemption rates and still haven't really seen anything. Like, how successful were we last year? And I didn't see anything this time around again, and just curious if that information exists.
Right. This is sort of IGA for this current, the now current fiscal year. And I think it's a great question, and just as good partners, you know, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
maybe we can ask.
Yeah, thank you, Counselor, for the question. We did ask that from CAT, and they didn't have the data. So I think in the agenda cover sheet, and I have to give Will Norris credit. He was the one who worked with them on the IGA, so I'm a little bit removed, but they did not have they had the data on the number of passes issued, but not the usage of those passes. So we've asked them to, you know, that's a really important data for us, and we hope that they can track that going forward this year, but we don't have it for the previous year.
But they will track that at least for this coming year with this.
We've asked them for that. I don't know. I'll contact Amy to confirm.
Okay.
I don't know if they have a way to do that. They are I think they are super short-staffed as well this year, so.
Hmm.
But I will get a definite answer from Amy. Thanks for the reminder.
I agree with Gladys that having that data is pretty useful since this is about split half lower income based tickets and half employee tickets, right? So
Do you think that they collected?
So I'll share as somebody that operates an entity like CAT. So they're handing out gorge passes. And so if the folks that are getting on and using the gorge pass, I don't think it looks any different than like every other gorge pass. So that could be one of the challenges with how would they track it if it was one of the free ones from the employer, the low income.
as far as when the bus driver keeping track of which is which.
Yeah.
Right. Good goal, though. I concur with that. Okay, city recorder, we have a reading of ordinance 2068.
I would like to entertain a motion for the second and final reading of ordinance 2068 by title only.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion from Tim and a second from Jessica to do the second and final reading of ordinance 2068, annexation of K2 Page LLC.
I'll do a roll call.
Please.
Counselor Coonihan,
Aye.
Counselor Meta,
Aye.
Counselor Rivera,
Aye.
Counselor Zan Miller.
Yes.
Ordinance 2068, an ordinance proclaiming annexation of certain contiguous territory located within the city's urban growth boundary and withdrawing the same territory from the West Side Rural Fire Protection District, K2 Page LLC, Car Drive.
Excellent. And there's a 30-day hence type thing for that one, I assume. Yeah.
Not passed an emergency, so effective 30 days after reading.
Cool. So the next one is Mayor Carl, and if I would be so bold as to take this slot. The only real thing that I have is that Kenny Lapointe at MCAC had reached out to staff and asked for a letter of support to a grant they're applying for Project Turnkey, which is going to buy real property and it converts. My understanding is that it's a conversion of hotel type buildings to housing for those in need of housing. So unless if everyone gives a thumbs up, the letter will just happen and we'll do that support. So I see all 4 thumbs up. So that's great. And other than that, I don't have much. I haven't got home to see the James Webb pictures yet, but I'm quite excited about that. And it's only a teeny little heat wave, only 2 days long. So that'll be good. Council call, Jessica,
Nothing for me today.
Tim.
I did see the pictures already and well, I'm not going to spoil it, but
Little green men,
little
little green women.
little green galaxies.
Huh?
It's just so amazing and
It is amazing.
just mind boggling to look out. I mean, they're just like galaxies and galaxies and galaxies.
Wow. It's a big place. And Gladys, I told myself, you're going to pick Gladys if she's on Zoom first, because you guys always have to wait till last. And then I made you wait till last. So I apologize.
That's okay. No problem at all. I have nothing for today's meeting. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody keep up the good work.
Council President,
Mm.
may I have a moment?
Please.
It's not on there, but if I could interrupt. I wanted to share that Nubia Contreras is here with us tonight. She is our public engagement coordinator. And we are going to start something. It's new fiscal year. Happy new fiscal year. We're going to start recaps from council meetings. So Council President Zan Miller has kindly agreed to be our first star. After this meeting, we'll be shooting a short video of highlights of the meeting. The video might be as long as the meeting
I know,
itself,
I know, she said, keep it to 10 minutes. So we could just play
the whole thing. And then Nubia will edit that, put in some graphics and maybe a soundtrack, and then we're going to put that on the YouTube site tomorrow morning sometime. Just that opportunity for folks who don't want to watch a whole meeting to just know a little bit about what council is up to. So this is an experiment for us. It's the first time we've done it. And we're hoping that all of our elected officials will take a turn as we go through. So
So I'm
watch
stoked that
tomorrow.
you brought this idea up. That's great. The examples were from Hillsborough,
Hillsborough.
City of Hillsborough, where a counselor does the 2-minute summary of what they did at the meeting and why we're gonna break it by putting me on it first, I don't know.
It's going to be great.
You're gonna do great, Mark, but you have to make it 5 minutes at least.
Oh, no. That's a lot.
Yeah, there we go.
I was going to say some of what he's going to talk about, but I'm going to make you all wait till tomorrow to see what he's going to share.
No, Abigail, you had filmed one from the past meeting. Is that?
A couple meetings
Posted?
ago, no,
Oh, that
absolutely
was
not.
Not for postage.
Nubia and I did one as a test to just kind of get a sample of what materials look like and be able to put in some
I thought
shots
it
from the
was-
meeting itself. So
Post worthy.
those are great. It was great fun to work with Nubia, and I'm really pleased that she's going to be putting these together.
Can I make a quick comment?
Please.
I just want to say how much I appreciate these efforts being taken. This is an innovative new idea, and I think it'll be a great way to educate, inform, and really engage our constituents in just a quick summary of what's gone on here tonight. So thank you all.
Yeah, cool. Well, unless anyone has anything else, we will adjourn the regular meeting. So done. There we go. All right. Have a nice